Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, September 9th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my focus shows me where I'm showing up. And today we have a big shift. We have Jupiter shifting into Libra. This is happening at 4:18 a.m. Pacific time. And let's dive into this energy because, I'm friends with a lot of astrologers. I see a lot of things posted, and I've seen a lot talking about love and relationships and society and how everything looks in society. And while I think that's all really fun, and I'm looking forward to the enhanced aspects of that, what keeps getting drilled into my head, my heart, my energy, my spirit, is the energy of worth that comes into play when we talk about Venus, when we talk about Libra energy. So Libra is the sign of balance. It's the sign of harmony, justice, beauty, balance, love, relationships. And relationships is where I'm going with this, but your personal worth, your personal relationship with yourself is where all of that flows from. That balance comes from you knowing yourself inside out and keeping your focus, using that focused energy, showing up for yourself in that place. So Jupiter energy coming into here is just going to enhance wherever you're putting your focus on. And you're like, oh good, I'm going to put my focus on that relationship. But the thing is, you don't find your stability outside of yourself. The stability isn't coming from outside. The stability is coming from within. In whatever relationship, whatever situation you're trying to find that balance, that harmony, that beauty in. And so Jupiter in Libra is this opportunity to take that foundation that we built with Jupiter in Virgo, the foundation of the physical body, which I think that that's a major sign of self-love. When you're taking care of your physical body, when you're listening to your body, when you're giving your body what you need, that's that foundation for next level self-love, which is self-care, self-respect, finding that balance within you. Because if you're balanced there, then the outside relationships will fall into place. But if you're still I'm not really sure about my worth, then those outer relationships are going to reflect that and also pull you off balance. It's not wrong, it's not bad, it's just lessons. And I can think very clearly back to my major lessons I went through last Jupiter and Libra cycle. And the biggest one, as looking back, was through relationships, but it was that worth thing. So I encourage you to hold that space in knowing your worth, enhancing your worth, enhancing your relationship with yourself as we work with Jupiter through Libra. And that will just enhance and expand, like I said, the relationships that are outside yourself. So give yourself that beautiful inner foundation. I'm actually going to show you some of my cards right now too, because I think that these really relate. And we got a little kitty playing. She might come into view. I got politics, first of all, 7. So these are the masks. That can be that Libra energy. I want to look good to you. I want you to think I've got it all together. I want to look harmonious and balanced. And it's that's a mask. And that is fake self-worth. Take that off. That's an illusion. Here's a 7 card. Illusion. Projections. We honor the projections of what we think others want us to be. Again, that is not honoring the worth. Putting on masks, doing this energy of projection. Again, a 7, it's an illusion. We're not honoring the energy that we came to bring. Finding that inner harmony, finding that inner balance. And what does it lead to? I can tell you from personal experience. The Tower card. Which I have to say is, interestingly enough, a 16, which is a 7. 1 plus 6 is 7. So we've got all these energies. This is a spiritual quest for self-worth. Jupiter is probably the really cool teacher that you wanted to have in high school, whereas Saturn's oh my god, I've got this teacher, I hope I pass. Jupiter's I'm going to do everything I can to help you pass. And this first lesson is the major lesson in your worth. Now what's going to be interesting, especially today, around this process, is that we have Jupiter at 0 degrees. Jupiter will be at 0 degrees all the way through next Tuesday, I believe, when it moves into 1 degree. So things might be a little off. They may be a little wonky. You may see exactly where it is that you have to work on your own personal worth work. That's okay. What is also interesting about today is we have Venus at 13 degrees today in Libra. So 13 degrees, that revolution, evolution degree. So here comes Jupiter, and Venus is like, I am ready for you, and I'm ready to transform my worth. Also feeding into this, I think, even though it is not in the sign, not connecting to this really, we have Lilith at 13 degrees in Scorpio. And Lilith in 13 degrees in Scorpio is ready to throw down those boundaries in honor of self-worth, in honor of being one unto yourself. So if you need a little inspiration to help you in your self-worth work, I encourage you to call on the spirit of Lilith. So, besides this cool astro that we have today, we have the sun squaring the moon. So the sun in Virgo squaring the moon in Sagittarius. This is at 17 degrees. That is that 8. And I think this is going to be one of those energies that may try to pull you outside of yourself. And so you're going to be feeling, kind of those energies trying to pull you out balance. If you keep coming in, I know my worth, and holding space in that area, you're going to find that despite like these storms, these winds coming through, you know how to stand. This may come through outside information, but this is that call to show up and let your focus show you where you're showing up. If you're showing up outside of yourself or if you're showing up inside with yourself. Moon is going to connect to Mars. I think that's going to give us an inspiration, a passion inspiration that may help us, seize the worth energy. I'm going with this worth thing because this is what keeps coming through. Your foundation for love is right now your focus on your worth. Mercury is going to be in conjunct Uranus, and then the moon is going to square Mercury and trine Uranus. So here's where it gets interesting, I think. I think that this is one of the things today that we're going to have like this inspiration, the information, the revelations coming from all parts of ourselves. And this may be the biggest test to our worth right now when people are saying this, that, and the other about Jupiter and Libra, talking about this is the time to fall in love, go get married. I've seen people saying that, like you're going to fall in love and get married during this time. And that's awesome. And I hope that happens if that's, your heart's truest desire. But I hope that as you go down that path, that you remember these words and you stick with that energy of worth. Because that is of the utmost importance through this. So, take in all this other stuff. Take in the sunshine, flowers, roses. I love all that stuff. I'm all about all that. But also remember to stay grounded in yourself and your personal truth. Jupiter loves that energy of personal truth. Let's see. So, part of staying grounded in your personal truth is getting outside of all these illusions and instead getting receptive to your own inner guidance. And I've got the best card I'm using for the Libra energy that we're coming into, Universal Love Guidebook. And so I was like, give me a good card for this first day of Jupiter in Libra. And I pulled physical body, which we have been working on for the last year with Jupiter and Virgo. And it says your body, which is your vehicle on the earth plane, has a voice and it will tell you what it needs. Pay attention to your body and what it's telling you. So this receptivity, this guidance is in tune with the body. So don't leave these lessons from the last year, out to pasture. Keep up with the body love because that's part of you showing the universe, I know my worth and I know what I deserve, and I'm working. I'm a cooperative component with the universe for it. Also, from the angels, intuition, Archangel Raziel. Turn inwards to your intuition, the natural laws of your soul, which will guide you through the pulsations of eternal love. Trust this inner wisdom. Listen carefully to the inner murmurings. Raziel is one with your profound inner intelligence and wants you to be awake to these whisperings. Sit in silence for the oracular proof of Raziel's love. So, it's really this energy of looking within for the confirmation, for the affirmation. So that's it for today, but I'm going to get up a video later on YouTube all about Jupiter and Libra through the various signs. So go check that out, and thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.